I'm sorry, so sorry that I was such a fool. I didn't know love could be so cruel.
I'm so sorry, guys. Just lighting some candles here, guys. Just lighting some candles here at Midnight Cherry TV. Streaming again. You know, we streamed last week. We were sad about the death of Testefy HD. Oh boy, you know, I was real torn up. Last week, guys, when I did the stream. You may have noticed, you know, Testefy HD caused a lot of damage. He caused a lot of damage to Comicsgate, indie comics, various groups and movements online, various variety of those. But just kind of lighten. You know, I want to light all the candles, guys. I want to get all the candles lit here on Midnight Cherry TV. You know, before we get to the apology, again, this is a cherry apology here at the station. Almost got all of them on one lighter light, but there it is, guys. You know, and the cigarette is still lit. That's the kind of skill we have here at Midnight Cherry TV. But anyways, you know, all the candles are lit. Oh, one more candle. We got to light the. Have to get the backup lighter here. Light, of course, the red candle. We've still got our sage here. We have some plants as well. Some beautiful purple flowers for you guys. We got some candles. I don't know if you noticed. I also have some. You know, if you notice that the candles are sitting on some Bibles. We've got some New Testament here, Psalms and Proverbs. So, you know, we're trying to cover all our bases here at Midnight Cherry TV. But we got Big Steve, R.I.P. Test. He was a terrible troll, a garbage tier person, but he died. So R.I.P. Testefy, Blackheart. But so last time we looked at 50 CGers who deserved to go before Testefy HD, and a lot of reaction to the video. A lot of people freaked out. A lot of spurging online. There was people tweeting about it. People making cry cope streams. Guys, Dark Grift, JDA, a couple other people, former Midnight Cherry fan Lorenzo Sleestack, all for 2.5 hours. Two and a half hours, guys. So the last video, 40 minutes, 50 names, less than a minute a name, just firing them out. 2.5 hours of crying, spurging, being upset about things. Very, very funny. Pretty funny stuff, guys. So 2.5 hours are crying, but you know, and then people online, of course, upset, claiming that I'm threatening them. You know, these are death threats. These are not death threats. Let's be clear, guys. You know, with anybody with this many books, make death threats online. I don't think so. But you know, we were just looking at a list. We're just looking at a list of 50 CGers who deserve to go before Testefy HD. That's what we were looking at before. But today, guys, it's going to be a quick video, short video. You know, I want to apologize. I really want to say I'm sorry. I'm very sorry because I forgot something. I forgot something last week. I forgot something last week, guys. We did the stream. I was very torn up about Testefy HD being DED dead And I was very upset about it, very sad about it. And I forgot something. And that's why I want an apology. So for all the Midnight Cherry lovers and haters, the fans, for all the haters, press record, get your BitChute accounts ready, get your Kiwi Farms post ready, whatever you want to do, guys, because here comes the apology. I'm going to make it as clear as day. Clip it on the YouTube, put it on all your social medias. Call me out. It's fine. I am sorry I forgot this last week. I'm very, very sorry from the bottom of my heart. I am very, very sorry that I forgot this this right here in my hand. And in my hand, I have 25 more CGers who deserved to go before Testefy HD, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. That's why, I light these candles, not so much for Testefy HD, but really as an apology to the Midnight Cherry fans, the Midnight Cherry haters, the people who are neutral on Midnight Cherry. Maybe you're neutral on Midnight Cherry. I don't know. But to all the people out there who are going to watch this video and watch the last video, from the bottom of my heart, I am truly sorry that I forgot this jar of 25 more CGers who deserved to go before Testefy HD. So let's go through here, guys. Let's go through here. We got all these candles going on here. Let's see if we can't move some stuff around here. We're losing our Cherry Clan, but let's see. We got 25. See, we got all these Bibles in here, guys. These Bibles creating a hazard here. We got a lot of candles, a lot of wax, a lot of flames, a lot of glare going on here, but that's okay, guys. We got 25 more CGers who deserve to go before Testefy HD. We can pop that open. But inside, I don't know if you guys noticed inside, there's another jar, guys. And this jar is 15 more CGers who deserve to go before Testefy HD. But these are only war campaigners. Only war campaign people, guys. Isn't that crazy? So we've got 25 more CGers in here in this jar who deserve to go before Testefy HD. And then inside of it, we've got 15 more only war campaigners. And it looks like something's inside of that one, guys. Let me see what's inside of that one. Let's take a look. We'll have to decide what we want to do first here. But it looks like there's something else inside here, guys. Looks like another little canister here. This says, what is this? 10 more CGs who deserve to go before Testefy. Only women. Wow. So we've got a bunch of names here to go through. Just a lot of names. So let's we'll open the box. We'll put more. Boy, the desk is getting full here at Midnight Cherry TV. It's going to be a very kind of a mess here, guys. Kind of a mess. We're going to try to. Woo! Big Steve says F's the stream. No way, bro. 10 more. He's going to tell CG on me. Big Steve's exclamation points. Consider this clipped. We got 4 people viewing, of course. Big Steve in the chat and 3 hate watchers, of course. But we got 25 more CGers who deserve to go before Testefy HD. And then 15 more that are only war campaign, and then another 10 more that are only women, guys. Only women. So, I guess we'll just kind of move along. We'll move along. We'll just throw them on the table, put them back in the box with the other 50 we already started off with. But let's keep it going here, guys. Let's fire through these here on Midnight Cherry TV. We got RT Bear, RT Bear starting it off. Let's fire through some of these. We have a lot of comic creators, obviously. We got Christopher. Now that's one of those Twitter users, guys. One of those Comicsgate Spurg Twitter users. Big Steve says, "Where the white woman at?" But we got Adam Post. Adam Post, half asleep most of the time. But Big Steve says, "Oh my God, it's a cold stream." Now this one, of course. Now the last comment section. Now this one I have to make a special comment about. In the last video, we had a comment from longtime Midnight Cherry TV viewer, as well as former patron Risey Lee. Now, of course, if you're familiar with Risey Lee, there's a variety of Risey Lees. It's a Medusa of Risey Lee heads. So on this card, we have one of the Riseys. So to Risey Lee, I want to say whichever Risey hates me, whichever Risey Lee dislikes me, that's the Risey Lee that is on this list. So I'm sure there's a Risey Lee that enjoys my content. Not that Risey. That Risey Lee is cool in my book. But the Risey Lee that hates me is on the list, guys. On the list. Send them, put them on the truck, as we said last time. Of course, if you think about it, from the beginning of time, beginning of the wheeled movement, every ethnicity, gender, race has been thrown on a truck and sent somewhere, guys, wherever you may be. We got Ted Zagaro. That's one of those Twitter Comicsgate Spurgs. Ted Zagaro. Let's keep firing through here. We got 25 CGers. We got Kelsey Shannon. We got to fill out that Jack Show cast, of course. We've got Sergeant Bats. Now I'm not familiar with Sergeant Bats, but he's one of the cry streamers over there with Dark Rift. So we'll put him on the list. We'll put him on the list for good measure. Michael Derrick, one of those Comicsgate war campaigners. Let's see. We got Sierra Whiskey. Kind of a former war campaigner. More modern Comicsgate, from what I understand. We got Edwin the Ace Acevedo, comic creator, Comicsgate Spurg, war campaign Spurg, turned comics creator, turned Alterna related comics creator. Edwin Acevedo. Shout out to Edwin Acevedo. You made the list of 25 more CGers who I believe deserve to go. If there is, I don't know, we got Bibles, who knows? But in my estimation, I think you were part of the 75 CGers who deserved to go before Testefy HD. Big Steve says, surprised his liver has survived Low Kelsey, Lolo Edwin. He turned Alterna. Yes, he did turn Alterna. How about that, guys? Edwin the Ace. Shout out. Hope the cheesy potatoes are delicious, wherever Edwin Ace may be. We got Nick Recato Law. Throw him on the list. Why not? Put him on the truck. Seems like a comic fan to me. Related enough for my taste. We got Comic Boss One. One of those Twitter guys, longtime Comicsgater, been around a while. Got to put him on the list. We got Steve Dye on the list. Former war campaigner, then turned Ethan Simp. I don't know where he stands now, but I've had enough run-ins with Steve Dye to put him on the list. Put him on the list. I don't know how many I pulled so far, but let's see what we got here. We got Arch City Comics. Vaguely familiar with him. I think I might have had some run-ins back in the day. Comicsgate enough for my tastes, but let me know, guys. I don't know what you're thinking, Big Steve. I might look at the only women. We got 10 more CGers who are only women, and then of course 15 only war campaigners here. But let's keep going here with 25 more CGers who deserve to go before Testefy HD. RAP Testefy HD. Wherever you may be, guys. The triangle in the sky. We got Joe Froggo, homeless Joe Froggo. If you're an Afternoon Raspberry fan, of course, remember the Joe Froggo blow-up tent mattress from back in the day over there on the Trash Compactor Show, RIP Testefy. We've got Hugh Can Draw Twitter account. I think he has a YouTube as well. Who knows? The guy is a Spurg. Boy, oh boy. Here's the thing. I got a photographic memory. There's a lot of screenshots that people have sent me via email. And, some of these names, I really had to go to the cherry vault of memories to pull these motherfuckers out. And I'll tell you, Hugh Can Draw is a piece of shit. Said a lot of ridiculous things back in the day. Put him on the list. He's a drawer. We got Bye Froggo, you died months ago. We got Tweeter Trash. That's one of those Twitter accounts, YouTube kind of commenters. I don't think he has a show or anything. Just some guy. Speaking of race baiters, we're talking about Yanzi Lin, of course, Rosetta Allen, race baiter, race shields. Always rough. Got to put just some guy on the list. We got Mitch Brightweiser making the list. Mitch B. I still have not yet returned your book to Walmart. I paid for your Indiegogo book. I plan on taking it back to a Walmart and just throwing it in a shelf somewhere. We will see where that goes. We'll see where that goes. Maybe that'll be a video in the future if I can find the Red Rooster. We got Cecil. Cecil on the list, of course. Rumble Terrier. Last show, calling out for Cecil to be on the list. He finally got his prayers answered here on this RIP Testefy. A cherry apology again. If you missed it, I'm apologizing. I'm apologizing because I missed this last time. I missed this jar. I had this big sort of novelty jar storage canister. I want to apologize. 25 more CGs who deserve to go before Testefy HD. Literature Devil. Put him on the list. Put him in the camp, and then let's put all those comic guys in the camp, guys. John Dillard. That might be a surprise to some. I got to put him on the list. Enough of a comic creator. I can't trust the guy. The guy seems very untrustworthy. John Dillard on the list. Comics Gator. Big Steam feel like he taking part in history. We got Harrison Bergeron. That's one of those annoying Twitter users. I feel like he's still up to his antics today, from all I can imagine. Comicsgate Simps. There's a ton of them out there. There is a ton of them out there. Adam Friended. Adam Friended, of course, a fake Hollywood guy. Adam Friended. And Peter Gilmore. Peter Gilmore, owner of various Mandy Summers lingerie clothing that he's paid for and that she has shipped to him via mail. I think. Now I want to caution that statement. I believe Peter Gilmore has lingerie that has been worn by Mandy Summers that he owns. I believe that to be true. I believe that to be a thing that is actually happening. I could be wrong. This is not a slander defamation case. Put your Ricada law books away. But in my estimation, I believe he does own some soiled Mandy Summers clothing of some sort in his possession, in his British house somewhere, because he is British, Peter Gilmore. I believe he's British. He could be Australian. They all sound the same to me because they all seem like pieces of shit. But anyways, guys, super simp for Mandy. He's heard some stories. Speaking of Mandy Summers, we might as well go to the 10 more CGers who deserve to go before Testefy HD. Guys, we've looked at 25 names. The novelty jar is empty. The novelty jar is empty. We got Raka in the chat. Hey, Raka. Raka, I apologize. You've been a longtime fan. I'm apologizing to all the Cherry viewers, both fans and hate watchers. I really am sorry. Last video, we looked at the 50 CGers who deserve to go before Testefy HD. A lot of people were upset about it. And it reminded me that I forgot something. And what I forgot 25 more. I forgot 25 more who deserve to go. But since Raka's here, we might as well. We got a lady in the chat, Raka. We got a lady in the chat. We might as well look at the specific only women 10 more. Who knew? We've already looked at 75. Guys, between two videos to honor and celebrate what we're doing here with all these candles. We've got Bibles, we have flowers, we have sage, we've got some books here on the table. We've got a lot of things going on here. And the reason for that is Testefy HD died. Okay. Testefy HD died, and there is at least 85 people, Comics Gators, specifically Comics Gate people, who deserved to go before Testefy HD. So I want you to remember that at home. If you're laughing at this, you think it's if you're upset at this, whatever your emotion you're going through right now while you're watching this video, I want you to remember that I'm sorry. that I forgot that we have at least 85 comics gators who deserve to go before Testefy HD. Let's look at these. Let's look at these 10 more that are only women. We'll empty them into the jar. There they go. Our little canister is empty here. We can put that up here maybe. I'll put it behind the candle. But let's go quick here. We got 10 comics gators who deserve to go before Testefy HD. These are only women only. First one we got Mecha Random. Put her on the truck. Mecha Random. Some people say she's not Comicsgate. She's probably Comicsgate enough. We got Piper, of course, a very popular Comicsgate people. A lot of simps. We're gonna have a lot of simps. All the simps out there for all these women. I've got 10 women. If each of these women have 5 simps, that's 50 simps. That's 50 simps that I want to say, get a life, get outside. You're simping for a woman on the internet. Please stop reading comics. Your existence hurts my soul. So to the 50 simps that I'm going to look at today, they're gonna come at me, Midnight Cherry TV, here at the station, even though I'm in mourning. I'm in mourning here, guys. Testefy HD died, and I'm in mourning. Put Elizabeth Breitweiser on the list. Put her with her husband. They both made the list. 85 people. We're going to be up to 85. We got a Cyborg Valkyrie, war campaigner back in the day. Who knows who that was? Now I'm going to look. I also have 15 more war campaigner comics gators. But if you know who the sock account of these names are, and there are somebody I've already said, please let me know. I'll add someone to the list. So again, if you're watching this and you know, for example, who Cyborg Valkyrie is or was, and maybe there's somebody I've already named, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat if you catch this. But please let me know in the comments if I've named these people already. I would prefer not to name people twice here in this commemoration of Testefy HD. But let's keep looking at these women here, guys, at Midnight Cherry TV. The women who deserve to go before Testefy HD, at least 10 women before Testefy HD. Fifi Hertz. Fifi Hertz, another war campaigner. Let's see. We got Chrissy Mayer. Chrissy Mayer, put her on the list. She's kind of new, but she seems like a piece of shit. So we'll put her on the list. Anna, Star Wars girl, put her on the list. Finish off. We got the full Jack show concluded here. We've got Witten. Add Witten to the list, guys. Another piece of trash that is kind of an associated enough to be a woman that I can add to the list. This list. Mandy Summers, of course, we got to put her to the list with Peter Gilmore, and then that one bitch. Now, I say that one bitch here. I'm trying to think who this woman was. If you're watching this later, you're hate watching it, or you're watching it as a fan or a viewer, let me know if you can remember who this was. There was a Twitter. There was this bitch. I refer to her as that one bitch. She was like, she said she had like a kid. She worked at like a fucking sex toy / head shop or something. I think it was like more of a head shop, but she sold fucking bongs and pipes. And then she had like a teenage kid, but she also had simps. And she was not, I mean, she was just some woman who was a Comicsgate simp yelling at people. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name at all. I've missed it completely, but it's that one bitch. I got to put that one bitch on the list. I don't remember her name. I looked it up. Today, when I got home from work, I took a shit and I was trying to look up this woman's name because I was like, what's that one bitch's name? And I'll tell you what, I couldn't find what it was. So I apologize to that bitch. I don't remember her name. She was kind of older. She had a kid, like a teenage kid, and she sold bongs. She was friends with Dark Grift. I'm sure when Dark Grift hate watches this video, I'm sure he'll know who I'm talking about. Please please let me know so I can write her name down to add her to this list. I'm sad that I had to put that down to get to 10. But we've got 15 more. You know what? I think it's time for a cigarette. Big Steve says, let's take a look at the chat here. People coming, people going, people trying to capture. OMG Witten, Anna's trashed here. We got sent on by Kelsey and Cecil. Yeah, I'm trying to remember that chick. But 15 more CGers who are only war campaigner. Big Steve, I believe, said he forgot. I believe you said you forgot all about war campaign. Of course, that's the problem with a photographic memory. That's part of the issue here at Midnight Cherry TV is it's a very easy recall, and that's why we're looking at we're finishing off 100, another 50 because I'm sorry, I apologize. This is truly, I truly am sorry to all the people on the last list, as well as all the viewers of the original video. I'm sorry that I forgot that there was another 50. There was 25 more, and then there was 10 that were only women. There were 10 that were only women because you gotta be diverse here. And then there's 15 that are only war campaign, and who knows who's going to be on that one. But let's look at that one real quick here. We got the let's see if we can't move it around. We got this big. We got all these names here, but we got a comic Victus. Comic Victus. I believe that was Matt. It was Matt something. Matt something. We got Dan Marshall, war campaigner. Oh, let's fire through these. We got Alpha One. Now that was a YouTube commenter. He was definitely war campaign. We got Akuma. Some of these I forgot. They kind of come back. Black Angus Reviews. Spartan X, of course. I had that could be somebody I've already named in the last video. Let me know in the chat, in the comments. Terry, of course, one of people's favorite war campaigners. We've got Left Hand Row. Whoever ran that account, I'm sure was somebody. We've got SoCal. We've got back in the day, Macho Mang. Now that's an old school 2018, 2019 war campaigner pulling it out of my ass. Add him to the list, put him on the truck, send him out, keep him out of society. We've got CDK. Speaking of people that should be kept out of society, add CDK to the list. Another one who should be kept out of society, Ray Cornball. Whoever ran that account, what a piece of shit. Let's keep going through this. We've got a Palladium Angel, another Twitter account. We've got Adam AF. Now, if you remember, Adam AF said Lola was his wife when clearly she's Umbrella Guy's ham beast wife. Pretty funny. And of course, Arkham Devro, perfect to go out on. One of the bigger pieces of shit, I think, in war campaign history, just in general, in terms of dedication to being a psychotic person on Twitter. You gotta put Arkham Devro on the list of 15 more comic skaters who deserved to go before Testefy HD. Only war campaign. They came in this little jar right here, guys. We got all these jars on the table, but we looked at 50 more. We're not going to recap it this time. I'm going to let all the hate viewers slowly shuffle through the video. I'm not going to call all 50 again. I'm going to let you guys struggle out there in YouTube world. Pull all those names out. We can probably put all these canisters away. We looked at just to recap here at Midnight Cherry TV. We looked at 10 more in addition to the 50 original. 10 more comic skaters who were only women. And then we looked at 15 more that were only war campaign. And then, of course, we started with 25 more. It's a heavy jar, guys. It's a heavy jar. It's a big jar. 25 more Comics Gators who deserved to go before Testefy HD. R.I.P. R.I.P. Testefy HD. I will forever remember you, Testefy HD. But not only will I remember you, I will remember these 100 names, these 100 names. I gave you 50, then I gave you another 50, 100 names that deserve to go before you, Testefy. So wherever you may be, you know, I believe he was Catholic. I'm Catholic myself. Of course, if you notice, we've got these little Protestant propaganda handouts. These are not Catholic Bibles. These are New Testament Proverbs, probably the Concordian style of Protestant edition of the New Testament. So it doesn't really count, but they hold up a candle, don't they? It's pretty nice. But Testefy HD, I believe he might have been Catholic. If so, maybe he's in purgatory. Maybe he's in a sort of middle ground. Maybe he's not in heaven. Maybe he's not in hell. That's the beauty of Catholicism. So maybe Testefy HD exists in that. With Newt Rockney and all the Notre Dame people that I'm sure we're not great people either. I feel like Notre Dame, not a lot of people that come out of there, I feel like, are that great. But I don't want to go off on a tangent here on Catholic colleges. We don't need that here on Midnight Cherry TV. We've already gone long enough. 30 minutes. We got Big Steve putting some cherries in the chat. Always good to see the cherries. You know, we've got 100 names. People are remembering some of the names. You know, back in the day. Rock having a laugh in the chat. We got 7-8 people watching right now. I'm about to have a cigarette. I'm gonna cook some steak. I'm gonna have myself a nice little steak dinner here after I've looked at another 50 names. We looked at 100 names. Again, before I leave you, I want you to remember Testefy HD died. Testefy HD died in a terrible way. And I'm sad at that. You know, it's always sad when someone dies, whoever that may be. So R.I.P. Testefy. You know, I've got this little, I got this little coffin here. You know, maybe we'll look at that one of these days. But we'll see who's in there. But Testefy HD. You know, I really am. Jokes aside, I'm sad that you died, but I'm really more sad. I'm more upset. I'm more distraught. So whatever sadness I feel for Testefy HD dying, I feel more overwhelming sadness that these 100 names, that these 100 names of Comics Gators outlived Testefy. It's sad. It's sad. That's why we had to do it. We had to do it as part of our grievance. Moving on, accepting things. We got Matthew D. Reese in the chat. But really, guys, 100 people who really should have gone before Testefy HD. It's sad they didn't. It really is. It's sad that they didn't go before Testefy HD. You know, take that what you will. But over here at Midnight Cherry TV, we're still upset about it, and that's why we had to look at these 50 more names in addition to the original 50. So fire up your cope streams, your hate streams, your angry tweets. I'm sorry, I forgot 50 names the first time we did it. I messed that up, guys. I'm sorry. From the deepest bowels of my heart, I'm sorry that I had another 50 names of Comics Gators who deserve to go before Testefy HD. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. All the people in the chat, Big Steve, of course, Rock, Matthew. Always good to see some people in the chat. Of course, a lot of hate watchers out there probably stopping in. People catch up. Always the plus here at Midnight Cherry TV. We leave our content hanging. let yourself enjoy it for a little bit. But again, we looked at another 50 names. Thank you for stopping by here at the channel, at the station, and come back again. And we'll see you for another video. We'll see where life takes us. Of course, Testefy is dead, but here we still live. So let's see where life takes us here at Midnight Cherry TV, here on the YouTube, on the internet, on the interwebs. Whatever term you may use it, and feel sadness. Have a great night, everyone. Take it easy, and we'll see you again.